Alright, so 3 new stages of Tower have just dropped, and we're just gonna be showing all the gimmicks and how to beat it. We figure it out together here, me and chat. And yeah, stage 25. This is probably the most complicated one to do, maybe? It's a little weird. So stage 25, there's 2 ways you can do. You're already seeing my team here. The enemy is green. I'm gonna show you. You can brute force with Bond or do the gimmick. If you want to skip to the gimmick because you don't have Bond, you can do that. I'm gonna put a thing on the, the time thing. But I'm just gonna show myself brute forcing with Bond, and then I'll show the gimmick. And then for the other 2 stages, I'm just gonna show the gimmick because I guess you also could brute force them, but the gimmick is they are easy enough that it's fine. The gimmick for the stages, though, I guess I'll re-explain when I get there, is that you're facing Ludociel. He has Ludociel's passive. He will defense lower you. I guess 40%. And once the defense lower goes away, your characters will get a 1000% pierce buff. But if you don't have the pierce buff, generally speaking, you will not be doing any damage towards them. I'm guessing they have super high resistance. We're not sure. Let's see here. Arthur did nothing. The thing is, though, Reinhardt hits so hard that he doesn't care that you need the pierce buff. He still mollywops them. When was the last time you heard that word? Even without the gimmick. He just doesn't give a shit. Alright? That's the kind of guy he is. Alright? So, let's just show. So, you see, I talked about the 1000%. He doesn't have the 1000% mentioned. And, let's just do this. Now, if you try the stage and you have not done any damage, you'll be thinking, how did he do so much damage already? Because this is he is not participating in the gimmick. Alright? This man is not participating. I tried Power Strike. Power Strike. So actually, it's not resistance. Definitely not resistance because Sauriel's Power Strike card did 0 damage. It patience them. So it's most certainly not resistance. It's some kind of damage reduction or something that he has. Maybe people said maybe HP based attacks. Ignore it. But as you can see, I'm not even like thinking that there is a gimmick. I'm just going through and killing. So Bond with Reinhardt. I think you don't need Reinhardt. Bond was doing pretty good. But Reinhardt, he's obliterating the stage. He doesn't he doesn't care. So we'll finish off and then let's go to the gimmick and do like he would normally do. Alright, so hear me out on this one, right? Your goal is to maintain yourself alive, right? So we're going to be using a taunt. If you have Festival the End, use Festival the End. Just a good taunt. I'm just using someone that heals. Garheat is an example. Just heal. SR Liz, pretty big. And a Pierce unit. Now, Trailer Meliodas can be replaced by any Pierce unit. Honestly, you don't even need a Pierce unit. Just getting the Pierce is what you need. And you obliterate with the Pierce. You can use Red Sauriel, and after he gets the Pierce, he hits pretty hard. I was gonna say pretty goddamn hard, and I choke my words. Just a damage dealer that would do well. Hopefully melee doesn't die. If you have Red Tarmiel, make sure to put on melee so he doesn't die on the first turn, because he does get hit pretty badly here. Yep. If you can tank the first turn with melee, just use... I think Green DN. If you use Green DN and what's it called? Matron. Shagad, I've been live for 9 hours. Then you can probably tank the first turn very easily, and then Matrona takes on afterwards. Okay, we got 2 Pierce cards. Now we're just gonna wait for the Pierce buff. Melee takes decent damage from the AoEs. Fast King won't do damage to provide you the shield, so it's not really worth it. Which one is this? Garheed's healing is a little worse than I remember. So probably not her. A better unit than Garheed, way better. Megalda, even though Megalda won't heal that much because she won't have her passive. Someone with better healing would be nice though. And next turn the thing goes away, and if I don't, Skinny King, Blue Lilia, yep, Skinny King doesn't heal level 1, but yeah. Right now we don't have it yet. Again, next turn. Yep. Alright, so we got trolled, right? We got trolled in our first recording, and Melly did not get the Pierce buff. So please, game, don't troll me again. Like the other two characters, Shuna could also work, yeah. The other two characters got the Pierce buff, but not Melly. So, if that happens again, I guess I'm gonna have Shakiri from Matrona and Garheed, and they would kill, because 1000% Pierce is a lot of damage, but... I think it worked, because he got like a text on top of it. What? What is this? Nah, it is not using a card. It is not using a card. You weren't here, I guess, for the other runs, but I've used cards with... The other run, I used a card with Melly and he did not get the Pierce buff. I've used cards multiple times with him. Demons, I've got it with Melly before. It's just the past 2 runs, I don't know why. Listen, you guys coming up with Furies. You guys weren't here like 5 minutes ago. On the other runs, I guess. When all this stuff happened. But... I'm so confused. Oh, now he got in. It can't be attacking. It cannot be attacking because I've done multiple attacks with him beforehand. And he didn't get it. I honestly, I don't know. Maybe it is attacking. Yeah, got the Pierce, so I did 1.8 million there. Either way, if you have Blue Demon Melly, I'm assuming you do. Rugal, Rimuru, Trader Melly, many characters have Pierce buffing cards. Any DPS in general will work after they get the Pierce buff. It will just obliterate him. I'm just saying the Pierce buffers will just obliterate more because they have, you know, the Pierce cards. Right, next stage. Alright, so stage 26 is quite an interesting one. The gimmick is that you can't crit the boss. Or you can crit. You just don't want to crit. Because if you crit one of the enemies, they get a 100% stat buff. So of course, if you want to use Blue Zeldris, it's the best option. Yeah, you're right. So you want to use cleave units. Any cleave unit will be your actual DPS. What I've gone with here is... so we don't want to actually do anything. I'm going to rank up Kusok. And I'm going to single target with him the other one. They probably have 0% crit resistance. This is probably going to crit. Yeah. Kusok has like very low crit chance. And that crit. So they have like 0% crit resistance. And you saw the massive stat buff he got. So I'm using SR Liz in the back for survivability. Without the stat buff, they do no damage. And you need to make sure to only attack if you know you're not going to crit. Let's do this. Especially when it comes to the boss, right? I'm going to rank up Margaret. Next turn, I'm going to level 3 of her, and then hope I can... Oh, that's great! Should have ranked up Kusok, I guess. Well, you can use Green Sauriel, although his counters crit. I use his counters, and he crit on the end, right? Use Green Sauriel, he has cleave. Freyr has cleave. Just cleave units in general. Or, you could brute force I just don't think it would be very easy. As you can see, with cleave. I think I could actually use the Margaret AoE here and kill, because she only gets the 100% stats after you crit them, right? So I could probably do this. Kill the end, and then be completely okay. I'll make sure to attack after. God for this, I should get every card, but it's fine. Was there a different gimmick I wasn't aware of? do charge cards do more damage? Nah, I'm gonna try this again. What was that? Okay, that was not a gimmick. It should just hit that hard. Margaret is just that strong. I'm using attack crit on her. Alright? That's just what Margaret does. Oh, sorry, attack defense. The gimmick was that. If you crit the boss, it gets 100% buff. So, oh, they actually probably also have like 0% crit defense here, right? Right? If you're gonna crit them on the last hit, like I did, right? So they just die. So the stage is over. It's only after they get crit that they get the stats. So now it's the last one. Alright, so for stage 27, the last one. This one's quite easy. The gimmick is that you just have to use a stance. That's it. You can only use stances, and it's any stance unit in the game. It doesn't matter which. This is why I'm using Green Grimoire, Arthur, and Tarmiel. It's very simple. The moment you use a stance, all the enemies will get corrosed by 30%. And basically all you have to do is just withstand whatever many turns it takes, like 4, I guess, or maybe 5. Because Valencia has a revive. And you're good. That's why I just brought non-counter ones. You can bring like Chandler, Estarossa, Terry, Green Sauriel, whatever you want. I brought non-counter ones because I think it might be faster, because then you don't have to watch the animation, because the counters do no damage. This is literally just you doing damage with the corrosion. So the moment I use it, it's gonna apply. See, corrosion. Could use any other cards. And maybe I should have brought the counter unit to show. But Green Sauriel's level 1 counters were doing 5k damage. And the boss has like 1,000,000 HP. So you're basically just banking on the corrosions. See? Boom, that's 30%. Same thing. Just use Tarmiel's stance here. Same thing. I'm gonna skip to the end, because you get it. You just use the stance, and then they're gonna get corrosed and die. See, they die from the corrosion. Except Valencia, she has a revive. I guess. I don't know why they gave her a revive, because it's not like this is hard. You just use like SR Liz in the back, and your characters will constantly heal every single turn, even if they take damage, which they probably won't, because if you're using stances, you're probably going to be very tanky, and it's like just doing no damage. Like that's the amount of damage she does, especially with Tarmiel's damage reduction. So yeah, stage 27, very very simple. Probably if you tried without even seeing this video, you probably got it. It's not it was on your face what the gimmick was. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching.